Everybody needs a bit of support in some ways. When I actually hit the streets, I thought, I don't know anything. I really don't. I remember to this day walking around the streets all night thinking to myself, wish somebody helped me. Saw people outside tube stations collecting bags. But I did ask them one day, what are you collecting for? And they said, well, they're for people that are on the streets. That's how I first heard about Wrap Up London.
I remember the first year very clearly, like it was yesterday. So my fondest memories in New York was giving back to the community and volunteering. And when I moved to London, it was almost impossible to be able to volunteer anywhere. So in October 2010, that was the beginning of Hands on London. So I said we need to be able to make it easy for people to give back to the community and help people in need. Wrap Up London. The concept is very simple. Donate or use a wanted winter coat and jacket. London has cold winters. There's a huge need for coats, women's, men's, and children's. A large part of the success of Wrap Up London is due to some of our longest standing partners, TfL and William Blair. TfL has enabled us to collect coats from commuters, making it easy and convenient. And at the same time, William Blair have provided so much support throughout the years. I remember waking up in the morning and just my fear was, how about no one donates a coat and it'll just be a total flop. 2,800 coats collected. On one hand, we were just over the moon that we collected 2,800 coats, but we had more coats requested than we could actually fulfill. It was bittersweet. So in 2012, that was our second year of Wrap Up London. Significantly more volunteers, more shout outs, more leafleting. Safe Store came onto the fore and they became our partner for warehouses and to store the coats and to be able to sort the coats. So that really enabled us to grow and it just took off. We haven't looked back.
So 2015, when I started, I was really impressed with Wrap Up London and thought that actually it had a lot of potential, a huge number of volunteers that were really, really committed and actually quite a huge mission. And I thought one of the things that I wanted to do in early days is to bring it to more people. It was all about doing something rather than necessarily giving money or fundraising. Everybody will bring something to the campaign, be it a spare coat, a spare 2 hours of their time, the loan of a vehicle, the loan of some skills to help with marketing and such. And what's actually happened from that is the volunteers really feel that they own the campaign. And it's about everybody coming together and creating something absolutely awesome between them.
Thank you very much. Wrap Up London, please.
And it was extremely apparent that the need in London in particular was growing every year and probably far greater than we'd previously be able to meet.
Wrap Up London is here tomorrow and Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. We want your spare coats.
People often ask us about how much we might spend on marketing and promotion and all of those sort of things. And the honest answer is, we don't. We started that whole social media ramp up, asking our supporters to like, share, tag, comment, and our social media has never really looked back. That jump was from 78,000 media reach to 4.3 million. The following year, in 2016, Wrap Up London actually grew outside of London and we saw the launch of Wrap Up Manchester.
My name is Samra Saeed. In 2016, I was UK Programmes Manager for a Manchester-based charity called Human Appeal. I really always believe that together we're stronger. Manchester as a city as well is really strong in partnerships. All together, we collected 22,518 coats. And it helped not only charities that support the homeless, but also women experiencing domestic violence, children in need, just pure community spirit.
My name is Jim McKeon and I've been volunteering for Wrap Up London for quite some time. I'm in a choir and all the choir people donate coats to me and I take them up to London to King's Cross and I nearly fall off the train when I'm getting them off. Stars that used to twinkle in the sky are twinkling in my eyes, I wonder why. All the volunteers that I've known over the years, we all have a giggle and a laugh, and that's why I sing silly songs up in the King's Cross. But it keeps the commuters happy. I think so anyway. Well, some of them. There's so many homeless people out there that it does worry me, and I just find it an absolutely amazing charity. I just love doing it. Really do. Brings tears to my eyes sometimes.
I received a coat from Wrap Up London 2 years ago. It opened up a couple of avenues. One was close to courses, and Veronica, she's like a bit like my street mum. As I said, I'm still wearing it. It's a good coat. I was grateful for it too because it was really cold and kept me warm. It still does. Wrap Up London does connect with people on the ground. It's as simple as that. I've got a jacket on, prove it. Simple, isn't it? And simple solutions work.